Homer Simpson's favorite donut is the one covered in pink frosting and rainbow sprinkles. But what about a glazed one, or one filled with jam? Jam. Donuts are worth selling your soul for a bite, right, Homer? He gets me. The iconic TV character isn't the only American enjoying this fluffy deliciousness. In the US, people make 10 billion donuts every year. But surprisingly, ancient Greeks created donuts. How did they come to North America? And what do donuts have to do with Olympian athletes in ancient Greece, Dutch settlers in North America, an American ship captain, and a Frenchman's family recipe? Stick around and we'll share the answers in just a minute. A minute. To make this tasty pastry, start with a batter containing flour, eggs, and milk. The donuts are shaped and then fried in oil. After that, you can customize them with your favorite sugary fillers or toppings. With all that sugar, donuts might not seem like a great treat for athletes, but ancient Greeks would argue differently. At the Olympic Games of 776 BCE, athletes who won their respective competitions received small balls of fried dough covered in honey. Honey. These Greek predecessors of the donut were called Loukoumades and were close to today's Timbits in size. Can you think of a better food to savor and celebrate the sweetness of victory? I sure can't. Another ancestor of modern donuts can be traced back to the mid-19th century in the Netherlands. Like the Greek treats, Olykoeks or oil cakes were balls of cake fried in fat, sometimes filled with fruit or nuts. When Dutch settlers arrived at the New World of North America, they brought their treats with them. Olykoeks were dense, and the center of the dough was raw, even when the outsides were golden brown. Sometimes cooks stuffed the donut centers with fruit or nuts to solve the problem. In 1847, an American ship captain named Hanson Gregory tried another approach by cutting out the center of the pastry. That's how the iconic ring-shaped donut was born. A tinsmith made Gregory a donut cutter for personal use, and soon other bakers used them too. Nowadays, Krispy Kreme is one of the biggest donut companies, but its origins were incredibly humble. It all started in the 1930s, when a Frenchman sold his family's recipe to a Kentucky shop owner, Ishmael Armstrong. Armstrong hired his nephew, Vernon Rudolph, to sell the tasty donuts door to door. In July 1937, Rudolph opened his Krispy Kreme donut store. But he didn't stop there. He wanted to offer the public something extra. So, Rudolph put the machinery behind glass to let visitors see how his company made donuts. The company also hung neon signs in its windows to let people know when a fresh batch was available. Now that's an honorable citizen. Krispy Kreme stores opened in the northern states, competing with Dunkin' Donuts. I think it's safe to say that the competition has not hurt either company, and for consumers, the more donuts, the merrier. Isn't that the truth? Canada's favorite donut place, Tim Hortons, joined the party in 1964 in Hamilton, Ontario. Unfortunately, its creator died 10 years later. His legacy lives on in the form of scrumptious donuts. Oh man, with all the sweet talk, I'd die for a chocolate-covered donut right now. By the way, do you know how chocolate is created from a bitter fruit? Well, you can find out in another episode of Origins of Food.